going over an in-depth guide on how to find soccer tickets on eBay. Now, as of recent, Cristiano Ronaldo tickets have been going up drastically. Just last month, I think you can get it for about £200, and now they're going over $1,000. And so this market is a quite interesting market. However, it's quite sophisticated. It's not so simple as like cards where it's like, oh, it's that you can recognize immediately, like that's the Topps blue chrome whatever. However, with tickets, it's like April 11th, 2004. I don't know if that's significant for Ronaldo or not. And so I'm going to be showing you guys how I go and do my research in terms of buying on eBay. Now, the three sites you're going to use is FBref. Now, this one's the one that's recommended by PSA. And so this one is the one that you're going to be using a lot. However, some of the data is not correct on here. And so what you're going to be wanting to use is Transfer Market. And so I'm going to go in here really quickly and then Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. So we choose here, right? And this website's pretty cool. In terms of visual appeal, I do think that it's much better than FBref. They have this stupid audio on here. Sorry guys, they have some kind of stupid audio on here every time that loads. But anyways, so if you go on to career here and then click career, you have two options. You have appearances and goals. And so if you click the appearances one, this is the debuts. You'll see the debut game for Ronaldo. So for example, for Sporting Lisbon, it was September 29th. And then if we click here, you can see that it was against Braga. And you can see also like his domestic cups. For example, UEFA Champions League, his first debut game was against Stuttgart on October 1st, 2003. Now let's go over to his goals debut. So these are the first games that he scored a goal in. So for Sporting Lisbon, it was against, let's see, Morenesi, October 7th, 2002. And so as you can see, you can go along here. Not only that, but you can go into his stats and then go into all seasons. Now let's say I want to see his Manchester United stats. So I would go here and click to show. Now, a lot of times when you're searching on eBay, you're not going to find his debut. I mean, Ronaldo, you're not just going to suddenly magically find it. So you're going to have to go a little deeper into his career. So let's take a look. So something that I could search on eBay is first off the Stuttgart. However, maybe that's not available. However, let's take a look at the Rangers game. The reason why I say the Rangers is actually this is his home debut. This is his away debut and this is his home debut. So there's actually opportunity there. It's actually on eBay right now. I think for about £5, something like that. Very cheap. So this could be an opportunity purchase for you here. But let's just take a quick look at his Manchester United career. So this is the UEFA Champions League. Let's go down to Premier League. Okay, so his first game obviously was against Bolton, as you can see here. It was in 2003. However, if we look at the scoring column here, his first goal was in Portsmouth. Now, that was his home goal, right? So I would usually take a look at his home goal. Probably not available. And then, okay, Spurs. He played a home game against the Spurs. Okay, well, that's not a debut. However, let's take a look at his Birmingham game. It's an away game, right? And he scored. So that's actually his debut away goal. So that's kind of how I use Transfer Market. And then another one I use is RSSFF. I just believe that this site is the most accurate when it comes to international games. That's just from my opinion. For example, the data on here shows the correct one. However, whatever is on FBref, it's actually incorrect. So I like to use all three and just kind of double check. However, with the international games, RSSF tends to be very accurate. And then another one I don't use this one very often, World Football Net. That's just to verify whenever information from FBref and Transfer Market, they don't agree with each other. I just use World Football Net to validate the information. And so, yeah, let's go on to eBay. Now, what you're going to want to do is, instead of the normal eBay, you're going to want to go on to ebay.co.uk. And I'm going to show you how I ship to a UK address later in this video as well. So I'm going to use a quick example, one I know is available. So let's go with Alphonso Davies. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at his FBR ref, and I'm going to show you what I would do if I were looking for Alphonso Davies' debut game. So we would go down here, and okay, so his first cap was against Whitecaps Vancouver. These MLS game tickets are usually never available, so we're not going to go after that. So let's go after his Bundesliga debut. So let's take a look here and his matches. And if we take a look, his first game was against Stuttgart in 2019, and it was a home game. And we can do the same thing here. I'm just going to show you guys like what I would do as well, just for the sake of this video. So Alphonso Davies, right? We're going to take a look at his stats on Transfer Market. So once again, if it makes some music, I'm sorry. It's part of the website. Here, let's go here. Okay. So we would take a look under Bundesliga, and then January 27, 2019. Bayern Munich versus Stuttgart. So the information from FBR Ref was correct. And now, so I would go to eBay, right? And so we got this, and the date is 2019 January. Okay, so what I would do here, this is important, guys, so just be careful. So I would do 2019, comma, 19 in parentheses, okay, Bayern ticket, okay. Okay, and then we're going to do Stuttgart. I hope I spelled that right. I think I did not spell that right. Stuttgart. Sorry, guys. All right, so now we're going to type in worldwide here. And let's go through this list here, right? And so this was in 2019, and it was a home game. So let's take a look at this one really quickly. So this one's for about £4, I believe, with £2 shipping. So let's see, let's take a look at this. Bayern Munich, Stuttgart. Let's see. The information isn't very clear on here, so we'll just keep going here. There's another one, Bayern Munich versus Stuttgart. However, this seems like an away ticket. Let's see. So in football, the home team is their name is always first. So in this case, it's Stuttgart. So that means that was a home game for Stuttgart and an away game for Bayern. However, we're looking for a home game. So let's take a look down here even further. Okay. So let's take a look back at here. So Bayern Munich versus Stuttgart. So let's see Bayern Munich schedule 2018, 2019. Okay. World Football Net. And we're going to look for Stuttgart. There's one home game and one away game. So that clarifies that this is the debut for Alphonso Davies. Excuse me. So, so this verifies that this is. So it verifies that this is the ticket debut for Alphonso Davies. Now, this only ships to Germany. So what I would use next is my parcel service called Forward to Me. Okay. And I'm about to show you guys my account really quickly. So this is a parcel service that I use. I know a lot of people who buy from Japan, they want to, they use a middleman to get items from Japan. However, this is what I use in terms of middleman in Europe. So as you can see in my account, I have 47 packages that are ready to ship. And so like currently these are all the packages that I sent from eBay. And as you can see in my England package. However, this is something what I want to note is that there's no sender detail here, which is kind of a, I don't know, I'm not too happy about it. However, the purchases that I make, they're not so high end, so I'm not too worried. That's just something to note there. However, you do have the pounds, and you could ask for photos. However, there is an additional price to that. Now let's go ahead to my Germany account, and I have 22 packages ready to ship in my account. And the good thing about the Germany account is that it displays the sender's name, so you do know like whether or not you're getting packages in. Um, and I just use it accordingly. Like sometimes these Manchester tickets, they're in UK because obviously Manchester United is from the Premier League, so it makes a lot of sense sometimes for me to ship to the UK. However, some of the products they're in Germany, or sometimes in order for me to avoid VAT, I would send it to Germany. So that's why I use two mailboxes here. I don't really use this third one really here, UK tax free. I guess this is for people who are buying from retailers. Let's say, for example, you wanted to buy something from Forever 21 or something. So yeah, if we go over to my warehouse profile, so what it basically does is whenever you sign up for Forward to Me, it'll give you a UK address. It'll give you a German address as well, and then you can send items to that address. Now, it's not a subscription service, it's free. However, what you do have to note is that they are strict about the number of days that your packages is within their warehouse. So in terms of mine, I have one package that I have to send out within 2 days. Um, if you goes over the 30 days, for each day that it's over, you pay 50 cents per package, and after 90 days, they'll throw it out. And I've read the reviews, and they do throw it out, and they're savage on that. But I mean, it's pretty straightforward. They told you beforehand, and it's not just Forward to Me. A lot of these other parcel services that I looked up in Europe, they do the same thing. So it's not just Forward to Me. So you do have to be careful about that. That's just something to note. Um, but yeah, how I get tickets from Europe. I know this was a quick guide, but I hope it does help. Just to summarize, guys, the websites that I use is FBRF, Transfer Market, uh, and then also RSSF. This is only for international players of the past. I would say more of the vintage and pre-modern. Not, it doesn't have any of the modern information. And then we got World Football Net as well. And then in terms of parcel services that I use to decrease my shipping costs from Europe is Forward to Me. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks so much.